Hello everyone, welcome back to Sketch by Sketch. Today I'm going to be filming on my iPad, and I guess I should probably turn the screen around so when I upload this it'll be right. So I'm going to today be doing something a little bit different. Hopefully this works. I'm going to be doing something I saw on YouTube. Here's my dog. We're going to be doing like a little pet portrait clip art thing. And I'm pretty much not going to be drawing her. I'm just going to be, you guys have probably seen them where you just kind of trace around the images and it becomes a kind of cool drawing. Hopefully this makes sense. I don't know. I haven't talked live in a video in so long that I don't even know what I'm doing. So hopefully this goes well. I'm just going to crop this because I'm just going to do her head pretty much. So give me just a second here, guys. I haven't drawn on my iPad honestly for a few months, so this is definitely gonna be a little bit different, and I'm gonna have to get used to it again. I haven't talked live in my videos. I've been doing voiceovers since I came back from the break, so I'm definitely not used to that either. So hopefully this all just goes well today. But I'm gonna just make this picture big. Okay, that looks pretty good. She is so cute. Okay, now I'm going to place a lot of layers over top of this. And okay, I watched a video on this, so let's see. They started with the nose, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna start with a little highlight. I'm gonna need a little bit more. And this is supposed to be kind of like a stylized thing, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I feel like this video has the possibility to be fairly long though. I'm not sure, we'll just have to see. I might have to cut some out. And I'm just kind of trying to fill in the majority of where this color is. And I'm doing all of these underneath of each other so that it doesn't overlap. As you can see what I'm doing, it's just kind of going underneath the layer that I just did, and that is going to be really helpful. Okay, now I'm just going to do the shape of the nose. And you can also just use the fill-in tool here. Now this isn't going to be as shaded as her nose actually is. I'm just going to hide that layer and pick a little bit extra color real quick. Just to add a little bit more. I think it needs just a little bit more variation. Let's apply that layer back. Okay, I think I just might have drawn just a little bit too big here, so I'm just gonna shave a little bit off that edge. Get in the right layer. Okay, I think that works, and we can use the color balance tool later for sure. I just realized she doesn't really look very happy in this picture, but that's okay. She's usually very happy. Okay, now that I'm happy with the nose, I'm gonna group everything together just to keep this really clean and not have to worry about losing layers and things like that. Okay, now we're gonna do the eyes. I'm gonna start with that highlight. I'm gonna make it a few little ones just to make it really cartoony and cute. And I don't know, I guess that's just more highlights. I'm just gonna add them where they are. Now I'm gonna add the actual pupil. I guess I could go ahead and line the eye with that color because it's very similar. We always joke around and say that it looks like she's wearing eyeliner because her eyes are so dark. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with another layer and get part of the iris. I'm just gonna do like a little circular motion here and just kind of do it a little bit squiggly, just so it looks more like it's faded and not just a harsh line. And I would be totally interested in doing a video where I draw your guys' pets. So if there's a way that you would like to maybe, I don't know, I do have a business email, but I haven't posted it yet. Maybe sometime we'll do a contest or something and the winner will get their pet drawn or something like that. I don't know. I just think this is really fun and everyone loves their pets so much. So this is definitely a cool idea. Okay, I think that's looking pretty good. I am gonna add a little bit of like this yellowy orange color because I know she has that in her eyes. And I'm going to take the opacity down on this layer. Just to add a little bit of differentiation. Okay, now again, I combined all those layers just like that. Okay, now is where this kind of gets a little tricky with the fur and the face and all of that. So I'm trying to decide where to even start because most of the times that I've seen people do these, the pet is usually very furry, and it's easy to just draw the locks of hair. She's just more fuzzy, and I don't know exactly how to go about doing this, so I think I might just start with one of the ears and go from there. I really don't know what to do here. This is really experimentation for me. Okay, so I just want to use I'm going to get a bigger brush, I think. I'm just gonna go and anywhere that I see sort of this color, I'm gonna put it in there. And I guess along the edge. Okay, I think that looks cute, hopefully. So let's go ahead and select another color. And if you don't really know how I'm using Procreate here, how I'm doing the things that I'm doing, I think I have a tutorial on like a Procreate starter guide on my channel. If not, if you look around and I don't, then I could definitely make one. And I will go more in detail with that. Okay, new layer yet again. I'm just adding in a little bit of the lighter color. And she is getting a little bit older, so there are little flecks of gray and stuff in her hair, or fur, I guess. Okay, I think that's actually looking fairly good. I'm just gonna now take another color and just try to kind of fill in the rest. I'm gonna go ahead and take the image off just so I can see where I'm coloring and make sure that I'm getting it all in there. And if this happens to be too dark, it's looking like it looks a little bit dark right now. I can always go in and lighten it after I'm done. So now I'm just going in and adding some little just pieces of fur. I'm just going in with separate colors all on the same layer just to kind of add a little bit of texture. Okay, I think that actually doesn't look bad. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pause this video, work on a little bit more of the fur. I won't do the face yet. And I will get back with you guys in just a little bit. I just don't want this video to be insanely long, so I'm going to work on this just a little bit more and I'll be right back. Okay, now I am just kind of decided that I'm going to start selecting colors and going in on the face and just kind of coloring in everywhere where I see that color, at least just as a little guide. So I'm just kind of going in and just adding in color randomly. So there's really no rhyme or reason, just because no one is going to notice if it's not exactly like the picture. It just has to be kind of close, and you really want to get the resemblance in there. So it doesn't, of course, have to be completely alike. One tip, actually, before I continue, you want to make sure that your layers that you've previously done are ahead of like the things like the nose, so that you don't color over the nose or the eyes or whatever. And it's definitely more shaded over in this area, so everything's got a little bit more of a gray tint to it over here. And a little bit over the nose, there's some shadowing. And the main thing here is just to remember to switch layers, honestly, because if you don't switch layers, then you're going to be dealing with a lot of other issues in the next few steps that we're going to do. You really just have to have everything on a different layer to make this work. And like I have been the whole time, I'm just selecting the colors directly from her fur in the picture. And I'm going in just kind of like a hair-like motion just to try to capture all of the texture, things like that. Now, one thing you can do is you can fill in an area, just like that, and then put a layer over top of it. Select a bit of a darker color, and go in with little strokes, and make some fur. Again, we're not going for perfection here. It's kind of more of a stylized cartoon. Okay, now I'm going to start coloring in actual parts up here. And her face, like I said, really is getting very white, so there's lots of almost gray bits to color in here. And one thing that really is just going to make this look good is going in the direction that the fur is actually going. You can see, if you just look at the picture, that I'm going in the same direction that the hair is actually going, and that's just going to make it look more and more realistic. I'm sorry about that. I've got a little bit of a cold going on and my nose just keeps running. I know that's kind of gross. Okay. Keep going here, just adding more and more color. I need to add some more layers, and now I'm going to color in a little bit more of this brownish red color. She used to be all this really golden color when she was younger. She still has it on her nose and a little bit on her back, but she's mostly gray now. Her color was so pretty though. Got a little spot of color on her head right there, so I'm gonna put that in. Now that I'm getting a lot of the texture, I'm kind of starting to more fill in rather than continue to make the hair-like strokes, and I still am. I'm just kind of starting to fill in larger spaces now that we're getting all the colors down. Over here, I need to add some more shadows, because it's quite dark over here. There's a lot of a shadow. And I don't think I'm gonna do her entire, like her neck and body. I think I'm just gonna quit right here at the face. My watch is telling me to get up and move. I usually am up and working out by now, but I'm just really enjoying hanging out here, talking to you guys, and doing this drawing. So I'm just gonna continue to finish this and sit here for a little while longer. Oops, don't want that dark over there. Okay. We're getting closer to finishing this up. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to look and see if we have enough color, if there's blank spaces, things like that. Okay, let's take off the image for just a second. Oh, it looks so cute! Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna fill in this layer now with just kind of like a neutral grayish color. We don't want any white spaces. I want it all filled in. It looks so cute. Alright, you guys, I think it's time to combine everything and start actually finishing this up. Okay, so we need some more layers. We want this all the way on the top. I think I'm done with the reference photo. And I'm going to just make this a little bit lighter, a little smaller. The layer does need to be above. And just add in a little bit more texture. By the way, I hope you guys can hear me okay. I did not mic up my iPad for today. I'm just using the standard microphone with the iPad like the old days when I didn't have a microphone. So hopefully it sounds good. Okay, I'm actually really happy with the way that this turned out. I know, okay, she has whiskers, but I'm a little bit scared to add them in. I don't want it to like look weird. So I'm just gonna try, and if it looks too weird, we don't have to leave them. I think it looks good. Okay, I really want to highlight the nose just a little bit more. The eyes. And I want to give her some eyelashes. Again, if it doesn't work out, I will remove them, but she does have really pretty cute eyelashes, so okay, now it's time to add a background, I think. Again, let's combine all that down. And I do need to kind of move it around a bit. I want to write her name actually, so I'm going to leave a little bit of room. Okay, let's insert some text. And now we have to pick a font. That looks good. I like the italic. Okay. Just move that a bit. I think I might have made the head just a little too big. Okay, now I want to add a little bit of a background. And I think I want to do pink. This was not at all what I had planned for this Saturday's video, but I really love it now that I did it. Okay, that is going completely sideways. And I'd like to add actually a little bit of animal print to this layer if I can. Someone's commenting on one of my YouTube videos. We'll look at that later. Okay, sorry about that. I'm gonna put in a little pattern of animal print. And then I'm just gonna duplicate it. Actually, I don't really know how to draw a sheet of print. That kind of resembles it, so I'm going to now duplicate, and then if this works, should be able to move that one over there. And then just kind of fill in. It resembles an animal print. It's not perfect. I don't draw that much animal print. I wear a lot of animal print, but I haven't drawn it that often, so it looks sort of like it though, so it's okay. Okay, now let's put Bella back. And guys, I think this is adorable. I think it looks so cute. And I'm really excited about this one. Okay, hold on, I totally messed something up. Okay, I know this has been a bit of a chaotic video as far as me talking and everything, but hopefully you enjoyed. I just wanted it to be as relaxed as possible and just have a fun time. So here's the finished piece. I'm super happy with it. Hope you guys enjoy. Let me know if you draw your pets, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!